Hey guys, it's me, and we are back with. Oh, sorry, bit here. We are back with some more I Have No Mouth, and I Must Scream. Let me just load up my save here. Which one is it? Oh. Here we go. So we have Benny, Nimdoc, and Tim. I want to say Tim. We're gonna head back into Benny's one. I did do a bit of this in the last stream.
You know, you've always been my favorite torture tool. Well, I'm giving you
I didn't
a
get
chance to stoop to new lows, to give in to your
We'll be able to
bestial desires. I'm going to let you find some food to eat. Yeah. I'll even repair your brain so that you can think normally again and savor the horror of your repast.
Just been rewatching the intro though.
This cavern
Carl
isn't
and
like
Emma
any of the others
surprised
Am
me.
has sent me to. It's full of life, not death.
Incredible. Like, so good. Okay, so he's there. Cultural reference. Cannibalism has been practiced by a number of cultures throughout human history, usually to denigrate enemies or to acquire the qualities of victims. However, modern cultures consider the practice to be deplorable, even when human flesh is eaten out of necessity. Let's try and... Oh, no. No matter what you
Am,
do.
you son of a bitch! You've cleared my mind but crippled my legs. I can barely walk.
Yes, well, that's terrible. Right, so down here, I know that we have
This graveyard gives me the creeps.
graveyards, and there's nothing.
I feel as though the dead could speak.
There's nothing we can do with these bits just yet. So let's head straight over to the caves.
I haven't eaten for months. The smell of food cooking nearby only makes it hurt worse.
Oh.
I
He's gonna kick me out
don't
now.
know what to do with this. So much for the friggin' welcome wagon.
We go in here.
Impressive. Someone important must live here.
We have the Elder.
Wita Fuma Piba.
I can't understand his language, but he seems to be welcoming me to the village.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with welcoming. Why not? Okay, before I go in there...
A fruit tree. It's been years since I've tasted real fruit. Am once coaxed me into marching across 1,000 miles of ice to reach a stockpile of canned peaches, only to discover that he didn't give me a can opener.
I believe that's referenced in the book as well, that story. Which is just like the most petty cruelty.
This looks like a, what did they used to call them? Single-parent household. Probably depend upon the generosity of the rest of the village. Friggin' welfare parasites.
Benny is an arsehole. Benny is 7 shades of dickhead, and I hate him. I can't wait for this chapter to be over.
That son of a bitch Am ripped out my...
Alright. So let's try and give
This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son.
let's get the food to the boy then.
Oh, thank you for food.
I am very hungry. Where can I get some food?
There is fruit in Food Cave. It comes from the trees.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in Food Cave. Villagers are afraid of me and let me starve.
How are we able to talk?
I learned to talk using Am screen. I am smart, but villagers think smart is defective. I wish I were strong, so then they would give me food too.
Defective? That's tough.
Sometimes, but I am spared lottery. Villagers are afraid of me.
Lottery? What lottery?
Villagers hold lottery to choose sacrifices to Am.
How long have these sacrifices been going on?
The sacrifice to Am machine goes on many long years. The very different must go to him soon. Not many villagers left.
Why do they sacrifice their own people to Am?
One is sacrificed, so Am does not hurt all.
What are these sacrifices like?
The sacrifice to Am hurts very bad. There are better ways to die. Almost any way is better.
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later.
Okay, so then we go get another bit of fruit. Fruit. We should be able to give this to the mum. And she's gonna do a really disgusting thing.
This woman is plainly starving, but she'd rather me give the food to her son. I can't figure out what I... That son of a b... Hurts! 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 I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat. When I was young and not so different, my mother chewed it for me first, and then
now
fed
we
me.
can do the thing.
I need to go
Put it frozen then. Off we go. So hey guys, how are you? Just while I kind of run through this sort of stuff. I'm doing alright. Keep pointing, clicking my way through. Lockdown?
Amazing. This woman digested the food and then regurgitated it back to me, like a bird feeding its young. I need to go find...
I don't think there's anything else we can do just for the moment, but I'll just finish kind of exploring.
It's a goddamn supermarket! Primitive. These people are even more backwards than those gooks in Southeast Asia.
Awkward. Awkward language.
This is the cave where the boy... Looks like some kind of altar. Nothing but twisted wiring and recycled plastic. What's with the ropes on the crossbeams? Looks like they're used for holding someone captive.
He's a smart boy.
This is the cave where the boy and...
I don't want you to look, I want you to go in. Talk.
Is that altar in the jungle used for the sacrifices?
Yes, pieces of victim are scattered around it.
I am getting very tired.
You now family. You use our bed. Go sleep.
Okay.
A bed made out of...
Here's
Oh, that sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went.
Okay. So you guys can probably guess what happened to the boy's mother.
Where is your mother?
She go to altar to help choose Am's sacrifice.
I need to go find some food. I'll see you later. The village is quiet today. Too quiet. Why is everyone gathered around the altar?
Who?
Dada cho shama am.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Who?
Wocho shanan.
It looks like she's been chosen to be sacrificed.
This is Am, the great and powerful. The woman's death means nothing to me. I will take the newcomer instead. Benny, a heartless animal to the last. But I'm not yet quite ready
Oh
to
dear, let's try that
indulge
again.
your appetite. Return to the fire and contemplate your hunger pangs.
Yeah,
Who among you? Benny?
This cavern isn't like... you son of a...
yeah, crippled legs. I'm not
I haven't eaten for
unsympathetic
months.
to that.
The smell of...
So,
This looks like a... probably
oh wait. This.
a fruit. Am...
Take the fruit. Which one?
Hurts!
Here. Take the fruit. Give the fruit to the boy.
Oh, thank you for.
I am very hungry. Where can...
There is fruit.
I tried eating the fruit. It only made me sick.
You bleed when you eat.
You look like you don't eat very much.
Mother and I not allowed in food cave.
How are we able to...
I learned to talk using
Defective?
Some
Lottery.
So
What
click
lottery?
through
Villagers-
all of this since
How long
we've
have these
seen it
the
before.
sacrifice.
Why do they...
One,
What do they sacrifice?
the sac.
I need to go find some...
There we go. Okay, so I tried, because in the last time I played this, I kind of ignored the fact that the woman was being sacrificed. And let it kind of go ahead.
Amazing. This woman...
And now I was able to get to the next day, so
You
clearly
now.
I have to do that. So use bed. Sleep through. Record time speedrun, did they?
that sleep wasn't nearly long enough. I wonder where the boy's mother went.
Take a wild guess.
Where is your mother?
She go to.
I need to go find some food.
I like how he's not like, oh, I'm gonna go check out what's happening with your mother. No,
The
he's
village
not.
is
"Oh,
quiet."
sorry, I need to go food." Don't
It's a
think-
god...
Yeah, we still can't go here. I'm not gonna bring up the racist.
Why is everyone gathered?
So that's... Can't talk to anyone.
Latana Sha.
He doesn't want me to interfere with...
Okay, so...
Watana.
I don't think he understands.
Tada.
Looks like some kind of lottery. That's the mutant child's mother.
Wocho Shanan.
It looks like she's been...
Wita Fuma Piba.
It sounds like he'll let me watch.
Amvila Tajo.
I am the great and powerful. Well, you didn't bring me Toto, but I accept the chosen one. You shall not feel my wrath today. Am I swelling?
As horrible as
Judas
Benny is,
Priest!
Judas
Am
Priest-
blasted her to bits. What am I going to do for food now?
As much as I kind of hate Benny, and that's makes this chapter a struggle. I do love the really sassy Am, which is he's so good.
There's nothing here I can eat.
Am Shaba Hoopa.
The old bastard seems happy that Am has spared the village, at least until the next lottery.
Watana Shinta.
I don't think he understands what I'm trying to say.
There's no fruit there. So let's go have a chat with the boy.
I'm sorry. Your mother is dead.
I know. Me sorry too. She only want to care for me. Except you.
What will happen to you?
No food. No safe from lottery. Either way, not good.
Why don't you run away from here?
Bad idea to run. Villagers hunt me down. Become sacrificed to Am machine.
I can't care for you. I have my own problems.
You care. You may not do anything, but you care. Me know.
I wish I could stop the lottery from taking place.
Many villagers go to old man for ideas. Too bad he not friend.
Look, I'll do what I can, but no promises.
Thank you. I promise for you.
Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do with this.
Impressive. Someone important. The village elder.
Wait. We just take the bag now? Wait.
This bag is full of many...
It was that easy? Let's save over till...
Some of the twine are... Ah. This is the cave where...
Oh, thank you for food.
I stole the lottery bag from the village elder.
You brave. You have lottery bag. But you must hide it or they find.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's... I imagine over here would be the best place.
This graveyard...
Yes.
I feel as though the...
We talk to these guys
You
yet?
left me for dead
Yeah.
in the field. The bullet in my brain came from your gun.
I've learned to be compassionate to those who suffer.
With what happened at the altar, you haven't changed any that I can see, Commander. I should put a bullet in your brain, just like you did to me.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
Show the lottery bag to Thomas.
Okay. I'll
My
talk to all
tour
of
of
them.
duty was almost over. But because I knew your secret, you held my head under the paddy water until I drowned. Your secret died with me, and soon it will die with you.
Because you get a lot of yellow backstory.
I've learned that individuals shouldn't be sacrificed for the sake of the group.
From where I lie, you're still the same compassionless bastard who murdered me, allowing that woman to die on the altar.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
Interesting. Thomas will want to see it.
I tried to help Brickman, but you'd have none of that. If you couldn't carry your own weight, then you were worth more dead than alive, and anyone willing to carry some extra weight was a liability.
I've learned to protect the weak and helpless.
The coward who let that woman die on the altar is the same coward who killed me in my sleep. You're going to die a coward, too.
I have the lottery bag. No more villagers will be sacrificed.
You prove that you're capable of caring for others, and that's worth something.
Place the lottery bag into the earth. We will guard it.
We forgive you for what you've done to us. But we can't speak for your most tragic victim. Brickman's grave is under those vines.
Why is this fence here? What's out there in the jungle? Maybe something to
Oh, you
eat.
probably need these.
Vines. I wonder if they're edible.
So we're gonna have to swallow the vines.
Hurt! Hurt! Hurt!
Here it is. Brickman's grave.
Hello, Commander.
I'm not exactly happy to see you again. I last saw your face just before I got it right between the eyes.
I don't blame you for hating me, Brickman.
You don't blame me? You did this to me. You murdered me because I didn't measure up to your standards. Then you killed the witnesses.
I stopped the lottery from happening. Doesn't that prove I now have compassion?
You might have changed for the present, Commander, but you still have crimes in the past to account for.
Swallow the gravestones. Man, this game would be so easy if I could just swallow everything. I think I actually went darker than Elephant there, though, by thinking that Ben would have to endure the pain of swallowing the vines.
What can I do to make amends to you, Brickman?
You have to bury the past, Commander.
Is there anything? Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise is a proverb written by Benjamin Franklin in Paul Richards' Almanac. Okay, so I have to bury the past. Got nothing on this at the moment that indicates past.
Is that fire in those caves along the cavern wall? God, what I would give for some barbecue.
Just let's look at the. Let's keep with the task at hand, shall we?
He's motioning towards the video monitor.
Speaking in the third person, am, which is I, am is satisfied with the sacrifice. He, that is to say I, will spare the village, his, that is to say my, wrath for today. I have, as I said before, spoken.
Okay, so nothing in there. This game would be curvy if you could. Oh, damn, Kirby's got dark. What the hell?
I buried the lottery bag where no one will ever find it.
No lottery means new way to choose victim. I'm more scared now.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do?
Are the victims buried in the graveyard?
I know nothing about graveyard.
Okay.
I need to go.
I don't want to go to bed just yet. Oh, I'm also going to save again. Because I feel like something.
Some kind of dwelling.
Just go in there.
Looks like it's empty.
At the cradle.
Looks like a primitive cradle. It's empty. I wonder where the baby is. Jesus, I'm hungry.
How did your missus's stream of Resident Evil 2 go, Link?
Gather food, but don't give any of it to the deviant. He's not part of the community.
It's damp in here. At least the fire's warm. Vines. I wonder if they're edible. It's not just built into the wall. It's part of the wall.
Is it the remake or the original version of it?
This is where the village... I can't figure out what I want to do with this. I don't know what to do with this.
Just go in the cave.
Blondie only seems to be interested in guarding the food.
Nice. The remake is so good of Resi 2. If I had, you know, better technology, or money to get better technology, I would probably mix it up a bit with some Resi 2 and games of that ilk. Unfortunately.
There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source.
Yep. Cool.
It's firmly rooted in the ground.
Can we push
It's firmly rooted in the ground.
Just for length,
The
can we
fruit is
swallow
the only
tree?
part of the tree that looks edible.
You cannot swallow the tree. Right, so let's use time.
Ah, manna from heaven.
I kind of feel like that's everything we can do at the moment. Unless I have, oh wait, do I take...
There's nothing here I can eat.
Damn. I can't speedrun games. I can barely play games.
There's nothing here I can eat.
I've tried in the past. I mean, tell a lie, me and my friend used to stream and we speedrun like the first half. Check the records, it's 55th fastest. Damn. That's crazy. I don't know how. Can we take the ladder?
It's tied to the upper platform.
Oh. That's...
This is the cave where the boy...
Yeah, I don't... Go in the damn cave. Short man.
You now.
Okay, we use the bed. I think that's kind of all we can do for now.
The boy's still here. I wonder when the next sacrifice will be. I need to go find...
Okay, so there's nothing we can do there.
This is where the...
Gather the villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice or suffer the wrath of Am.
Do you have food? Do you have food? It just seems to be as like generic goodbye, which makes Benny so much more annoying. In fact, I hope Benny starves. I'm going to keep giving food to the child.
Oh, thank you for food.
It's good. It's fine. Oh, here we go.
Am wants to have a sacrifice tomorrow, even with the lottery bag missing. Why don't you hide in the hole, just in case?
I afraid of hole. Need friend to hide with. You too big to go in hole.
All my friends are far away from here or dead. I have no friends to hide with you.
Me get idea. I make friend and then I hide. You help me.
What can I do to help you make a friend?
I need head for friend.
You need head for friend.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, he needs a head for friend. Right. I feel like I've been playing Harlan Ellison far too
Gather
much.
food, but don't give any of it to the
The fact that I
deviant.
went
He's
straight
not
to
part
the
of the
cave
community.
with the crib. That we're gonna... Oh man, this game brings out the worst.
There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's I can see a skull.
There's
in
burnt plastic and twisted. I wonder if they're going to...
there. Can we take...
Here's an interesting piece of junk. Funny. I had lost interest in anything that wasn't edible until I met the boy.
Ah, look at Benny's moral tale coming together.
This is the cave.
So I got. I will I will sacrifice you, Dan, if you don't just stop.
I don't think he understands what I'm trying to say. I found this piece of junk at the altar. It looks kind of like a head.
Thank you. I can use this to make doll's head.
What else do you need to make a friend?
I need body for friend.
What else do you...
I need
I'll see what I can find.
Okay, so now we're looking for a body.
This is where the...
Nothing to look at there.
I wouldn't know what to do with this. Looks like a primitive cradle. Jesus, I'm hungry.
Oh.
What can I do? Why is this fen...
Anything else? I wonder if Murphy...
This is the great...
We're behind you all the way, Commander.
These men never support...
We're rooting for.
These men never...
Okay, so everyone is just gonna say
Have courage, Commander. We support.
These men never supported me like this under...
yes, it's charming. Look at the trees.
This looks like a tree from far away. I don't know. It's firmly rooted.
Not so hard. Our principle.
Is that fire in those caves alive?
Stop. Stop looking at stuff.
Ah, manna from heaven. There's nothing here I can eat. There's burnt plastic. I wonder if they're going to...
Nothing. There ain't two more places.
I
for
don't-
that.
Primitive.
I was looking.
Blondie here won't...
I was looking at it, dude.
This guard looks a lot stronger than me. I think he wants me to put my...
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Okay.
There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source. It must be the village's food source. It's too high off. I coughed up blood the last time I bit into this fruit. It's too... I coughed up... There's so much fruit growing on this tree. It must be the village's food source. It must be the village's food source.
Okay, so you know what we can do there. Can I just keep using the twine?
I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets.
That's
I can't
convenient.
shake any fruit loose from the... Some of the twine around the baskets came loose. I'll bet those baskets are full of food. I can't climb up the...
Push that.
It's tied to the upper platform. This is where...
Let's try talking to the elder. See what happens.
He's motioning.
I assume Am is gonna be exactly
Gather the
same.
villagers at the altar tomorrow to choose a sacrifice or suffer the wrath of Am.
The wrath of Khan. Okay. What to do?
I don't see anyone.
Well, that's a good thing. Let's go in. Cradle.
Vines. There's a loose wire among these vines.
Okay. Oh, that could be handy. Let's see if that's enough or if I need to talk to the child.
I found a piece of wire.
Thank you. I can use this to tie a doll's head to body.
What else do you need to make a friend?
I need body for friend.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find.
I'm still looking for the body.
This is where the... Vines. It's not just... It's It's damp. At least the fire... I can't figure out what I want. Looks like a primitive crate. Jesus, I'm hungry.
You shouldn't.
I can barely carry myself. Forget it. Too painful. I'm too large to sleep there.
Sharp. Okay. Do a little bit of pixel hunting now. So there's nothing in there. Oh.
What's cooking in this pot? It's too hot. Hurts! Hurts! Hurts!
I wonder if that pot could be a body.
I need to go find... A bed made out of... I can't shake any fruit loose from the baskets. I'll bet those I'll bet the... This is where the village... Blondie here won't... Blondie.
Yeah. Okay. Pictographs. I've tried giving the sentry food and he just tells me to put stuff in. Although actually that's good.
I think...
Use of food. That's
Okay. Here's another piece. I can't eat it anyway.
and then take wood.
I know someone who might like a piece.
Well, hey. So that should be more than enough for the body, surely. So let's talk to the child.
I found a piece of wood that could be used for a body.
Thank you for help with doll. Me go play in hole.
Okay.
The boy's hiding in the hole with his doll.
I feel like I need to go back to the gravestones now. And then that should be enough, surely.
What can I do to make a...
You have to bet.
To bury the past. I still don't know what that means. Let's save. Because I think all we can do now really is sleep. find out.
I wonder how the boy's doing in that hole. The boy's gone. The village is quiet.
Ta-da!
Damn! Em must have told the villagers where I hid the lottery bag and the boy.
Natana Shama, halt!
They're going to sacrifice the boy unless I think of something quick.
Nukom Vitastrawan.
The elder seems amazed that I would show compassion to the boy, but I think he's going to go for it. Why, the boy's giving me his doll. Gratitude for being spared the pain of being sacrificed. No, more than gratitude. Compassion. For me.
Was that Benny's?
I send you out among the
Benny's
prey,
truck was much shorter.
and instead of indulging your
Unless
hunger
I'm
to keep me
absolutely
amused,
fucked
you
up.
show them compassion. You should know better by now. Your reward will be more years of searing, blistering anguish, Benny. Who among you shall go next?
Right. Right, I guess we should go for the uncomfortable one first. Enter.
Nimdak, you are kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
Oh dear, this is not gonna be.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area?
Auschwitz was the infamous Nazi concentration camp, established at which Dr. Mengele, the Angel of Death, engaged in the most noxious and fearful experiments on humans the world has ever seen.
You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
So, Nimdok has, I assume, some sort of Alzheimer's and dementia. Can't remember.
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers, but I stood in your way. Well, now you have them.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
1 hour and 17 minutes for Resi 2. Jesus, that's... I think I did like one puzzle an hour on Beyond Steel sky. Beyond, beneath a steel sky. So, congratulations, that's awesome. The hospital. Let's go here first.
I cannot open it. The door must be locked.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after the surgery. Meet me at the complex later.
I can imagine how dark and disturbing this scenario is going to be. Yeah.
I cannot take this down. It is fastened too securely. A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
As dark as you think worse. Oh, good lord. Well, this will be another one after.
Finally, Doctor.
Oh.
Everyone's waiting on your expertise. I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary.
This child cannot be more than 8 years old. What am I to do?
Ah, you are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate the serum.
What is the nature of this serum?
I cannot reveal sensitive regime secrets in such a public setting. You need not worry, Doctor. I remember my military training as well as my medical knowledge.
What is Dr. Mengele's position?
Dr. Mengele is the master surgeon of this facility and one of the regime's finest minds. You are fortunate to be his associate.
What is your function?
I will be administering
What
ether to the
is your
subject
name?
throughout this procedure.
What
We would not
is your
want this
quest?
little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
I will begin the procedure momentarily.
It will be an honor to work under you, Dr. Nimdok.
This must be the recovery room. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient. There is heat coming out of this vent. There is heat. There is a passage here. I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen.
Oh dear. Okay.
A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place. These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses. According to these records, Hundreds of corpses were incinerated here. This lever must be used for setting the oven temperature.
Alright, cheers, Link. Yeah, I'll see you later. Enjoy Dead by Daylight.
These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed. I have not felt such heat since I lived in the Brazilian rainforest. These ovens are more I have not felt...
Okay, so we've become full circle.
This foolish man is tangled in barbed wire.
Oh, that hurts.
No, I didn't wanna... Oh, no, I didn't wanna hurt him. I wanted to... okay.
Continue your research. The extinction of the lost tribe is near at hand. The regime shall vanquish all of its enemies.
What have you done to deserve removal of your eyes?
Please, disconnect the wires.
I do not know what to do with this.
No.
I do not... Incredible! A wire!
No, no. The wires, they hurt.
I do not know. These eyes seem... This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of three beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes. They speak in numbers. A lost tribe of our brothers sleeping on the moon. They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
Okay. Surgical relating to a medical procedure in which the body is cut open, relating to a military operation in which a small force quickly eliminates face-to-face target. Probably not going to be talking too much during this chapter because this is horrendous.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No, not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
I should... This patient will never recover. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life. There is a... These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed. These ovens are more monstrous than any... You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
How can you possibly undo an unspeakable crime such as this? You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Why do you say that I am one of you?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. But you're still a member of the Lost Tribe, and that makes your crimes all the more heinous.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
It means that you should have a chance to witness the full extent of your crimes. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I have not seen so many corpses since... my memory is not what it used to be. Faces of people in torture. I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here. Morphogenics, the ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us? A teletype machine. There is a message in it. It is. The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime ripe for invasion. Destroy all work in progress. This technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Oh dear. There's not a lot I can like comment.
The legends are true. This must be the golem of lost tribe folklore. Golem, wake up! Nothing happened. This is pointless.
Okay, I'm gonna save.
Such a strange combination of scientific plans and mystic symbols. This has something to do with the golem, but the meaning is not clear. This resembles a light switch. I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light. What is... Oh my God! It is true! 1945, turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the lost tribe. It is me! There is an inscription on the watch, but it is written in Latin. I do not... No reaction. I do not... I dare not return to the... So I am responsible for all this suffering.
Okay, so there's gotta be something in the bunker.
It is. It is. Morphogen did discover. It.
Nothing else there.
This golem appears to be made of steel and molded clay. I should such this has something to do. This vat contains a silvery liquid. I do not. I do not. I do. I do not.
Okay. Not sure what to do here.
This va. This liquid. I do. I do. I do. I do. It is gone. This liquid. This va. This vat. This vat contains a sil. This liquid. This vat contains a silvery liquid. Mercury, perhaps.
Okay. I'm definitely missing something. What to?
I should. It is. The message this leave.
Okay. So there's nothing on the teletype.
I dare not I dare. I dare not return.
Okay, so we literally cannot leave there. Which means we've got to do something like this. Use the watch.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. This what? This liquid. This what? This looks like it is made of paper, but even that is. This vat contains a silver. This liquid is thick, like molasses.
Hmm.
This liquid. I do not. I do not.
Hmm. I don't know what to. Have.
Column. Nothing. This.
I did think of that and just forgot that I did that. Anything change up here with that off?
Morphogenic. Did discover my work in this area? Is this how... I do not... I do... I do... I do not know.
I am completely
I should
stuck.
keep this. I dare...
Okay. Look at the wall.
Face it. This wall is faces. Faces of people in torture. This wall is permeable, like a shimmering curtain. This wall is permeable, like a shimmering curtain. Is it not enough? So much
Not
death.
trying to
So
defile.
I am responsible for all this suffering.
You are, yes. Give the watch.
Is it not enough that I sent these people to their deaths? Must I defile their graves too?
I don't want to do this. I'm literally just looking for...
Is it...
There's gotta be something else. There's gotta...
This looks like it is made of paper, but even that... This looks like... There is on it... These pliers must... It has been a long... This scalpel is coated with... I do not know.
Okay. Oh dear.
I don't...
I think I'm gonna have to...
Now I understand the meaning of the blueprints.
Really?
The golem needs eyes.
No. Okay.
I do not... I do not...
He had eyes.
I dare...
Have I hit like a bug then?
I am...
No.
You're not as alike as I thought, Mindak. The spark of humanity somewhere. Always that wretched little spark. You've confronted your past, but you refuse to continue your research. That's what I
Okay,
asked
so
you
that's
to do.
all I have
Since
to
you
do.
now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too. Ah, you. You're the last player in my little game. I urge you, do not fail, as the others have failed.
I think I failed.
Hey, you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crips, cowards, every one of them. But not you, Ted. No, man, not you, Ted. You were a stand-up guy. You were a brave guy. Yes, a take charge kind of guy. So, I'm going to give you, just you, the opportunity to get out, live some kind of life. I'm going to send you, you're going to like this, I'm going to send you to the Room of Dark. If you can solve the puzzle of the Room of Dark, you're home free. You out, you're away.
Okay.
Well, now, I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted. I know you're scared. But I'm your friend. 109 years. I'm your best friend. So overcome your fear. Enter the Room of Dark, and you can solve its mystery.
Right, so I'm gonna say. I don't know if there's multiple endings to this game. It feels like a game where there would be multiple endings. But I like the eagle, which is obviously a key part of the story there. I'm sorry I didn't talk much during the last segment.
Octagon. Unusual shape for a building. 8 sides. Why 8? Is that part of the mystery?
Very uncomfortable segment, as I'm sure you will appreciate. So, a paranoid personality is characterized by delusions of grandeur, suspicions of plots, and heightened feelings of anxiety and jealousy.
Video screens. Each one shows a scene of some other place. Why? What mystery does Am want me to solve? Say, these video screens have palm print switches next to them.
Yes, let's look at the monitor first.
I never liked going to the circus. All those clowns with their phony grease paint smiles. You can't tell what they're really thinking. I never liked.
Can't you?
A castle, right out of the Brothers Grimm. I feel like there's something watching me from the windows.
If that's the same castle Ellen could see.
Why show me a rooftop? Why not a door? And why this particular rooftop? A forest. Not one to go hiking through. This forest is dark, foreboding. This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me?
I imagine he knows everything about your childhood. Can't you see these palm prints?
The arrow's pointing toward the Room of Dark. Should I follow it or go the other way? Which is the worse of the two choices? This isn't any use to me.
Okay, so we have to push. Okay. And then it's gonna, I imagine it's going to take us...
Sorry, Ted. Try again. Ah, you. Hey, you. I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted.
Okay.
Video screens. Why? Say.
Okay, so...
What sort of intrigue is Am
plotting this time? He's left me here alone. Still, I feel as though I'm being watched. This gargoyle is even larger than those at Penelope's estate in the Hamptons.
Yeah, in the Hamptons. Shut up, Ted.
So typical of the castles I've visited in Europe. A beautiful facade disguising ordinary stone. Appearance is everything.
Shut up, Ted.
I never realized that in knight's armor. How were they ever able to fight? This door looks built to withstand quite a determined assault. So many women have called me their knight in shining armor, but never Ellen. Why, that maiden looks just like Ellen. She seems so sad and so beautiful. This looks like a chapel, but there's something unholy about it. It must be the gargoyles. It's so unlike Am to provide light when he knows how frightening the dark can be. He's up to something. It's both. Nothing special about this rod except for the ridiculous.
Let's take the other one.
I don't think I want to know what kinds of sermons were preached here.
Nothing else, so let's head through.
There is an evil in this room. I feel it all around me. Ouch! I feel a cold draft blowing across the bed like from an open grave. Why, this is a collection of books on the black arts. There must be dozens of volumes.
Oh.
Why, it's Ellen! Did Am tell her that I loved her? Was that the secret he was referring to? All this perfume and jewelry must belong to Ellen. After all these years in Am's clutches, she deserves to enjoy life's finer things. These are Ellen.
Oh, Ted. I feel so tired, so weak.
Did Am do this to you?
Yes. Maybe. I can't tell. They whisper in my ear and this bed is so soft.
Can you walk?
No, I'm too weak. I haven't been out of this bed in ages.
Do you know if there's a way to escape from this place?
I searched the entire castle grounds before I fell ill. There's no escape for me but death.
No, I won't let you die.
I can't take this suffering anymore,
That's
Ted.
it, Ted. Be the hero.
The things I've endured. Help me to die with dignity. Don't let anyone violate me again. Not even in death.
No, don't go. I need you. We need you.
If you really care for me, Ted, bring me my hand mirror.
Where is your mirror?
I left it on my dressing table. Bring it to me.
Perfume bottle.
Ted.
I looked on your dressing table. Your mirror's not there.
You have to find. It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away, and it's the only.
Go back to sleep, Ellen.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
This must be the bedroom of the lord of the castle. Quite an impressive collection of books. Science, philosophy, tragedy, comedy. No one slept in this bed for ages. The sheets are coated with dust.
Okay. Nothing here just yet.
Wolves howl.
That's fine.
Despite the medieval trappings, I've seen kitchens like this before. This is a place where servants do all the work. Excuse me, do you work here?
Why, of course I work here. Why else would I be plucking this chicken? Say, you're a handsome gent. There aren't many men left in these parts.
What happened to Ellen?
Lady Ellen? Oh, she's been ill and that's all I know. It's not healthy to ask too many questions these days. Let's talk about you instead.
Let's not talk about me.
Where can I find a mirror?
What do you want with a mirror? Those are pretty rare, what with an ugly woman in charge of the castle.
Please, I need to find a mirror.
And you are what I need. I'll make a deal with you. I will tell you where you can find a mirror if you spend some quality time in my bed.
Well, how can I possibly refuse such a lovely lady? Lead the way.
Oh, you doll! My...
Did I live up to your expectations?
That was nice. You've done this before with lots of girls, I'll bet.
Now tell me where the mirror is.
Why, of all the nerve! After what we just did, all you can think about is...
Doesn't look like... This oven is similar... God, how I hate... The door's...
Okay. So that didn't go quite as well as I could have. Journal, a daily record of personal activities and feelings. Diary.
The bed looks comfortable. Perfume bottle. Ellen looks...
So where do we need to go?
If I slept here, I'd... No secret.
Some I haven't tried actually. See.
secret.
No.
My blood.
I don't think this is. I don't think this is still going to have dead ends, which is good. 'Cause
The doors. Look,
Don't think I'm going to give you another. Just fix the oven and I'll get you a mirror.
this oven is. God, how I hated those days. Ah, there's the problem. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. It's been so long since I've gotten dirt under my fingernails from good, honest work.
Okay, that was easy enough.
I fixed your oven. Now where is the mirror?
Sorry, I don't know where a mirror is, but at least now I can finish dinner.
Why, you used me, you bitch!
Just like you tried to use me, you snobby bastard. I'll bet you've used lots of women with your smug charm. You're nothing but a phony.
I don't... The door's... This oven is... Aside from the dishpan hands, certainly wouldn't kick her.
Oh dear. I'll sweep the rest up.
Okay. Where was that? Where was that one? Okay, so there's no more. There's nothing else.
Nothing special about...
You better put it back. It wouldn't do.
The door's...
Okay.
People must have been much shorter, and I'd never be able to... I never realized that. How were they ever able... The damn door... The door won't... The door won't close. I used to work out.
Not sure what to do here. Here's
I never was... Ugh, all those eyes staring at me. It's bull...
what am I missing? I just have to go speak to Ellen again.
Ted.
I found your mirror, Ellen.
Then show it to me. Ted, That's thoughtful of you. Ted.
Why do you want a mirror?
My stepmother has been jealous of me ever since she became ugly. She had something to But she doesn't dare come near me while I have the...
I'm sorry.
You have to... It's the only...
Go back to...
Yes.
Okay, so where is a mirror?
What would Gorist or Nimdok and... Would they hate me for wanting her all to myself? I've got to find that...
Outside?
That howl was much closer than before. This gargoyle is even... This old draw... I don't trust it.
And yet you will trust it and walk across it.
Please, I need to find a mirror.
Well, you did fix the oven. Listen, the old woman knows where the mirror is, but she's afraid of it. She obviously can't get to it herself, or she would have destroyed it by now.
Where can I find the old woman?
You might try her bedroom. She's always studying her books. Doesn't go near the master's books, though. Never saw what those two had in common.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Don't bother me anymore.
Okay, making a little bit of progress again. One of these is going to be the old ones.
Why, this is a... I feel a cold... No one slept in... Quite an impressive collection. Who are you?
I'm a devil, of course. Why else would I have this pointed tail?
What do you want?
Ellen's soul. That's a valuable commodity where I come from.
Can you tell me where Ellen's mirror is?
Sorry, I don't bother with such material things. They only bring about bad luck.
Please, go away.
Try to understand my position. I can't leave because there's an angel coming to take away her soul. If I step out and your friend croaks, the holy eunuch spirits the goods off to heaven. Would you please put that thing away? Would you please?
Okay. So where's this lady gonna be?
I feel... I used to work out... This is a catalog of the demons ruling the abyss. One of these entries is circled. Surgot, opener of locks. Supposedly, he can open anything. Too bad I can't read Arabic. From the notes in the margins, I gather it has something to do with opening a gate into another world.
In search of the Philosopher's Stone.
This book seems to be about how to change metals into gold. I've read a fair number of science textbooks, but I can't make head nor tail of any of these formulas.
Can we do the same in the Master's book? Yes, we can.
I've read this novel. It's about a foolish old man who believes he's a knight destined to revive the golden age of chivalry. I know this story. It's about a magician who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for power. This looks like a diary. The first passage reads, "My new wife continues her rapid aging. Each day is as a year to her. I believe that the magic drains her, twists her." The second passage reads, "The incantations I hear from my wife's infernal workroom are the purest evil. Perhaps it is her hatred of my daughter that drives her up there." The third passage reads, "Ellen grows weaker and weaker. My wife advises an antidote to her illness, but it lies very far away. I must assemble a caravan."
So the wife is
The final passage reads, "The forest has grown dark and overrun with dire wolves since my marriage. I doubt that even with a full complement of men I shall return alive, but I must try." This was one of my favorites. It's about how King Arthur assembled the most chivalrous knights in all Europe. This is Plato's dialogue about the nature of love. I know this. It's Dante's epic journey through hell, heaven, and purgatory. No one slept.
There's like a workshop.
Is Lady Ellen prepared?
As ready as she will ever be. The spell keeps her body weak, but she will remain conscious.
The art of sacrifice is reduced to science. And what of the glamour?
We must wait for its removal. It remains beyond our best efforts.
Then we wait for a prince. With his help, we can open the gate to the other world.
Now, where did they go? I used to work out. I never was. All those. I used to. I don't think I want to. It's so unlike. He's.
It's gonna be one of these scones.
A secret passage.
There we
It's waiting for me up there.
Who knows?
It's the witch. What is she doing with her hand?
I'm gonna save just in case she kills me.
What have you done to Ellen, you old witch?
Ah, our prince has finally arrived. Now we can begin our ritual.
Why do you call me a prince?
Isn't that who you want to be to Ellen? Her Prince Charming? I need someone to gain her trust, to break down her defenses. It's a part you played many times in the real world.
What ritual are you talking about?
A sacrifice, a trade. Ellen's life in exchange for safe passage through the gate.
What's this about a gate?
The gate is a passage into the surface world. It is the only way out of this place.
What's supposed to be my role in this ritual?
I need you to destroy Ellen's mirror. She has been using it to keep me away from her. I want you to break it so that I can complete what I have started.
Where is Ellen's mirror?
It is on her dressing table.
I looked on Ellen's dressing table. The mirror's not there.
You must find that mirror. It has great magical properties. Without it, I cannot guarantee that I can complete the ceremony.
Why can't you destroy the mirror yourself?
I am aging rapidly, and despite my powers, I am a slave to vanity. I can't bring myself to look into the mirror.
So you just want me to break the mirror?
It is not that simple. The mirror holds great power. It can be broken only within the magic circle.
What if I can't find the mirror?
Then go to the devil!
What's in it for me if I help you?
An opportunity to escape Am's tortures forever.
Why can't you...
There are others who have an interest in Ellen's fate. That mirror may be the only way to keep meddlers from interfering.
Perhaps there's something else I can do for you instead.
Well, it has been a... If you can satisfy my need...
You've got a deal.
Ha! I was... What would Ellen say if she found out how easy...
Let me think about your offer.
Do not think too long.
I ought to...
Oh, do we fancy ourselves the avenging knight? My magic is much more powerful.
Who is this Sir God I've heard about?
He's a minor spirit, a demon. Don't confuse him with those pathetic imps, or heaven forbid, higher order devils. Opener of all locks, indeed.
It sounds like you really hate demons.
You got that right. In fact, the only things we consider worse than those untrustworthy fellows are angels.
How can beings as powerful as yourselves stoop to fighting like school children?
Well, it's like this, big boy. In hell, we do things exactly like you do them here. Or used to do them before Am took over.
Are you saying that Am is in control of hell?
Oh, don't look so surprised. Who else could be in control of this madhouse? Only man could create such a monster. Sorry.
What do you mean that you do things like we do here?
I mean that there are always internal struggles, petty conflicts for power. Only in this case, the struggles are between entities that you can't see, or might rarely see. That means serious problems for you.
So I'm just texting my fiance to let her know that I've nearly finished this game, so I might be a little longer dreaming.
What problems can these unseen struggles cause for me?
You must decide who is your friend and who is your enemy. And remember, with Am's control over morphogenic fields, appearances mean nothing.
Please, go away.
Try to understand. If I step out...
Perfume bottle.
Ted,
please, hang on.
that was weeks ago, Ted. My father will never return, with or without an antidote.
Who is this witch who lives here with you?
She's my stepmother. When the ugliness infected her, she broke just about every mirror in the castle.
I can't let you die. The devil is waiting to take your soul.
My soul was taken long. Anything would be better than this never-ending torture. You have to find it, Ted. It's the only thing.
Go back to sleep.
Yes.
So where is this mirror? Where could this mirror be? Because
I've got more questions to ask you.
Don't bother me any.
The doors.
Okay, we've got more books here.
Here's a picture of the circle I saw in the secret room. The inscription says, "Complete the charm to summon the spirit, but do not break the circle or the spirit will escape." Well, luckily I'm up on my Shakespeare, or I wouldn't have noticed this book about witches. Here's the spell that the witch must have cast on Ellen. The incantation is Kala Ingma Thako. Why, this...
Yes, but is there another? Okay. Can we use any of that to help?
Ted.
Go back.
Yes.
Please.
Try to... If I...
What to?
I know all about the sleeping...
Foolish mortal!
You may be surprised. Kala Ingma Wacko.
So much for Prince Ted. You are...
no.
Sorry, Ted.
When was the last time I saw
Try
it?
again.
When was the last time I saw it? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too long ago.
What have you...
Ah! Now.
Why?
I need... It's a part...
What? What's this about again?
The game. It is...
What's...
I need... I want...
So you just...
It is...
Where is...
It is...
I looked on...
You must Without it, I...
What if I...
Then go!
I can't... Partially completed circle. This must be part... What a horror. She seems ready to kill...
Let's go to here. Take.
Here's a... Luckily...
I don't think there's going to be anything else in this one. No, they're all the same. Oh, I have an idea, Right.
Listen. I don't know what...
Ted.
Who is this?
She's...
I can't...
anything.
Go back to...
Yes.
The expression "those who live by sword should die by sword" means that people's behaviour and actions can lead to their downfall. Yes, it can. Right, let's have a look. Oh.
I never realized. How are they... People must... I'd never... Damn.
Okay. It's gonna be just here.
This oven is. This oven. Aside from certain. I've got.
You better put it. Oh dear.
I've got. How could I? What would people?
I really don't know what to do here.
I don't need to put perfume. I never believed in hell. I've never seen such. And he won't take them off.
Would you please?
I have literally no idea what to do. No idea whatsoever.
It's. I don't know what.
I might actually have to look this bit up. I'm confused. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else for me to go. Use the icon with the circle.
I don't know. I can't.
Talk to the witch.
Why can't you destroy the mirror yourself?
I am aging rapidly, and despite my powers, I am a slave to vanity. I can't bring myself to look into the mirror.
Why can't you open the gate without the mirror?
There are others who have an interest in Ellen's fate. That mirror may be the only way to keep meddlers from interfering.
What's in it for me if I help you?
An opportunity to escape Am's tortures forever.
Oh dear. I don't know how I'd have got that. If I'm honest. I feel a bit daft looking it up, but right, use the icon with the door.
Fits almost perfectly.
Use the door.
Oh, that's just super. The door latch is broken. I never really. How are they ever? Oh, that's. The door latch is broken.
Okay.
good this armor was in battle. People must have been... I'd never be able to... Listen.
Don't bother.
Right, I think I'm gonna call it there. I haven't seen anything else that's going on, but I do know there's an endgame scenario. I actually thought this would be the last level. It's clearly not, so there's probably another stream in this, which I didn't think there was, so I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching.